All right. I think I have everything ready. I'm pretty sure I have everything ready. I think we're ready to go. I think it's about time. Time for what, you may ask? It's time to give up on Flamville. I know. I know. It's gonna be hard to accept, but I looked at the deck. I tried again because I've been going through my decks and trying to figure out how to get them to work. And for the most part, I've had a decent amount of luck. I mean, let me move my microphone away. I think I'm so used to. There was a point where I had my microphone settings very low, and I had to have my microphone right next to my face, and I did that for a long time. And then I realized I can change I can make it more, I can make it pick up more, and now I have to keep it further away, but I have the instinctive reflex to put my microphone like right next to me. And I cannot do that anymore. I cannot do that. So I went through a lot of my decks over the past few weeks. I've been improving them. Mostly that just means adding a Morganite engine, but you know, whatever. It works for the most part. However, I have looked through the Flamvell deck and I've tried. I've really tried to get this to work. It doesn't work. It does not work. There's probably a way to get it to work. There's probably a way. It's just not good. At this point, the only way to play Flamvell is to pretty much play everything else trying to support it. And there are other decks that I have that play like this. But the other interesting thing about Flamvell, it is an absurdly expensive deck. The rarities on these cards, given how bad the archetype is, given how bad Flamvell is as an archetype, are downright criminal. Like, in what world, does Flamvell Hedgehog need to be a super rare? Why does Uruquizas, why does Flamvell Deity need to be a UR? It doesn't. This card is not even easy to summon in its own archetype. Like, the easiest way to summon a card is by summoning a Flamvell monster and then special summoning Origin. And then you synchro into a level 5 or level 6. Now, you can do a 3 and a 4. There's ways to do it. It's just I I would rather get rid of this and just use these resources towards another one of my decks than spend even more resources to try to get this deck to kind of work. Because this deck is never going to be good. It's just not. There's just not the right cards for it, for the actual Flamvell cards. Because look at all the effects look like this. While your opponent has 4 or less cards in their graveyard, this card gains 600 attack. While your opponent has 8 or more cards in his graveyard, this card loses 300 attack. This card's like a UR in Duel Links, by the way. Or even like their best card, one of their best cards. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard. You can special summon one fire monster, 200 less defense, except Flamvell Fire Dog. You know, it's decent attack. This is one of those cards that would have been good in a much earlier format. But right now, having to have this card be able to destroy an opponent's monster by battle to get one special summon is not really worth it being a super rare. Even if it can target a good amount of monsters. A good amount of fire monsters have 200 defense. And it's not restricted by level. That is a plus. It's just not good. It's just not good. I think this guy's the best. If you control a Flamvell monster except Neo Flamvell Origin, your opponent has 3 or less cards in the graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. So if you're going first, this guy's like a free special summon. But it's just kind of a lost cause. And there's so much resources here. And the idea is to give it to a slightly less bad deck that is still not good. That being the DD deck. I have ambitious ideas for this deck. I have ambitious ideas. So, my original idea was just to put in Mind Procedure instead of Red Resonator. Red Resonator is a level 2 Fiend Fire Tuner that when it's normal summon, it allows you to special summon a monster from your hand. It's pretty good. It's a decent card. It's kind of a, I don't know how you describe it. It's a very easy way to synchro. It's a very easy card for allowing like synchro plays. It's just a free special summon. It's pretty good. But like in this deck, we kind of use it just as a crutch because this deck doesn't really do much by itself. But we don't need that. We do not need that card. We absolutely do not need that card because aside from being a special summon, it doesn't really help much with the strategy. This card, on the other hand, Mind Procedure. This opens up a lot of doors. So, the most important detail about Mind Procedure. If this card is banished, you can pay 1,000 life points, special summon it. Now, the main thing about the DD deck, the Dark Dimension deck, is, or the archetype, it's not really much of an archetype, I'd call it more of a series. They banish a lot. That's their entire gimmick, is it revolves around banishing cards. A lot of these are really old, and they're really clunky. This was, from my understanding, a lot of these cards were made when banishing was less of... It was more like, because I know like in the Pokemon TCG, they have the Lost Zone. And usually in the Pokemon TCG, when a card's in the Lost Zone, it's gone. There are ways to interact with cards, but they're very rare. And my understanding is kind of early on in Yu-Gi-Oh! It was a bit similar. There were more cards that interacted with the banishment in Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I think there are cards in Pokemon that interact with the Lost Zone, but it's still a mechanic. So cards like this, where it's like, if this card is banished, you can special summon it. Or if this card battles an opponent's monster, banish both of those cards. They have like basic effects that kind of toy around with the mechanic. Some of them better than others. I can't think of any good examples I have. Like this card, I guess. When this card in the field is banished, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. There's some basic ideas here. It's kind of like a basic toying around with the mechanic of banishment type series of cards. And I decide, since... Okay, I'm kind of losing track of thought. I'm tangenting a bit. Tangenting on the same topic, but tangenting nonetheless. So, this deck banishes a lot. And a lot of DD cards have effects that work well when they are banished. Namely this card, and this card. This card, if it's banished, allows you to banish a psychic monster from your deck, which can be good. You can use that to banish this card, then special summon this card. Right? Yeah. Or if this card gets banished, usually it's face up, which can work with this card, not this card though. I think this card can synergize with this card maybe, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this card works well with Future Visions. Because you just normal summon it, it gets banished, you destroy an opponent's monster. That's my idea. But okay, again, I'm losing track of thought. I'm all over the place. So, this card is going to get banished a lot. And it's a tuner. And it's a tuner that when it's banished can special summon itself. And it's important that it can special summon because this card, this field spell, banishes any monster that gets normal summoned. So, we have cards that benefit from being banished, like this card. So you can normal summon this card, it gets returned pretty quickly. You have this card, it gets banished, destroys an opponent's monster. Or actually just card, not even monster. This card can banish this card and special summon it. This card, when banished, banishes the top 5 cards of both players' decks. This card can banish, and this card can revive banished cards. And again, this card, when banished, special summons itself. And once this card is summoned, you can use it to search for emergency teleport or teleport fusion, and use that to go into these kind of plays. So the goal of this deck is primarily based around these two, in terms of making the board as annoying to play on as possible. So this way, if your opponent normal summons, it gets banished. Temporarily, but it still gets banished. With this card, your opponent, no one gets access to the graveyard. This card's pretty popular, a lot of people use this card. So ideally, we create a board state where the opponent can't do anything. It's an uninhabitable hellscape where whatever your opponent does gets mixed up by these two. And they can't do anything. Or we can like use this to banish cards and bring them back up. They have like an effect or something. This card can be pretty useful. But this is not much of a floodgate as the other two. Ideally, most people would have Macrocosmos, but I do have Macrocosmos, but I'm not sure if I need it. We also have this card would be a good this card's a negate, right? Oh, when special somebody can negate the summon. So this card can negate a summon. Banish all face-up cards your opponent controls. This card can revive a card, I'm pretty sure. This card can get back teleport cards. Target 1 level 7 Psychic Monster, special summon it. Psychic Nightmare, obviously. Just a really good card. So there is strategy here. There is an idea. There's a concept here. There's a basic idea. And also this card gives you life points each time cards are banished, so it offsets the cost you'd have to pay from... Does this card have any? No, this card doesn't pay life points. But a lot of these cards do. A lot of these cards, like this card makes you pay life points. This card makes you pay life points. This card makes you pay life points. What else? There's another one, right? It's mainly those. It's mainly those. This card? No, this card gains life points. It's a lot of life point paying in this deck. So I could build this deck if I dismantle Flamvels. And then DD would be more playable than it was previously. There's still problems with this deck. Primarily the fact that, like, if I do get this combo set up, there's a possibility the opponent could just special summon, and they could play right through it. Not every deck necessarily needs a normal summon. Usually, if your opponent can't normal summon, that's a pretty big deal. It can stop their plays pretty effectively. It also can stop your plays sometimes, but with this deck, we've tried to offset the negative impact of future visions. The downside, aside from the one I just said, is that it's possible your opponent could not care if their cards get banished. It's very possible. Because as I said, there's a lot of cards that run this card. A lot of decks that run this card. Like a lot of them. That means there's a lot of decks that do not care if their cards get banished. So it's very possible you encounter a deck that just doesn't care. That just does not care if their cards get banished. In that case, you're screwed. Also, if your opponent has pretty much any way of getting rid of spell traps, you're screwed. Like if your opponent has Mystical Space Typhoon and they hit your future visions, it's pretty much over at that point. It's pretty much over. So it's not very consistent. Well, actually, it's fairly consistent now. I've worked on consistency a little bit. It still can brick, but it's less inconsistent than it was before, obviously. So consistency is not too big of an issue. It's just it doesn't really create super exceptional boards because it's mainly just trying to survive the floodgates that it puts out itself. And it has to deal with that a bit. And a lot of these cards don't really do anything by themselves. This card doesn't really do much by itself. This card does not really do much by itself. This card maybe useful, but not really. this card, you just have this card in your hand. Like if you just have like, let's say this card, like two of these, and one of these, you can't do anything. Like it's over. There's nothing you can do at that point. Or if you get like two of these cards, or one of these cards, there's a lot of hand combinations where there's just nothing you can do. And I feel like that's probably less of a problem with a lot of modern archetypes. A lot of cards have like one card starters, or at least they can do something, as opposed to just summon a monster and pass. Let's get an idea. Like so for here, this isn't too bad. You can emergency teleport, special summon this card. I think then you activate this card, activate this card, activate this card. Then you synchro summon, well, you normal summon this guy. Then I guess you could add teleport fusion maybe, or you could add another emergency teleport. Actually, that's a bit of there's a bit of a branching path there, because the main idea would be you could then synchro summon into Silent Psychic Magician. Target 1 level 4, second monster in your graveyard or banishment. Special summon it, they can increase its level by 1. So, since this card's a tuner, wait no, both this card and Procedure can treat themselves as non-tuners. So you can have like a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you could use a second copy of Emergency Teleport to bring out another copy of DD Telephone, and then go into a Synchro level 11. At this point, you've already gained a good amount of life points, and you have your Floodgate, and then next turn you draw 2. Again, it seems kind of crazy to say this, but just summoning Psychic and Punisher and passing also isn't necessarily the best, but it's a good board. That's actually a fairly decent board, just summoning Psychic and Punisher. This card does things, I guess, but it's not super impressive. I feel like a lot of modern decks would be able to do this and something else beyond just the Floodgate. It's not good. This hand's not good. This hand's not very good. This hand is just not good. There's actually like nothing you can do here. Because we do have a Psychic. And we do have this card. And we have the Fusion. However, we can't Fusion summon anything with this because ideally, this card is here. So if you have a monster that has low attack, which is I guess like this card, this card, not this card. Like 1, 2, 3. I guess like these 3. Like one of these 3. You could Wait, is there a no, I don't think there is a one of these cards with these type of effects that I don't think there's one of these guys that actually hold on, let me look at other DD cards. Maybe there's a better card we could use than Warrior Lady. Because we have her in here because she's a level 4 light type, right? Yeah, because she's a target for Chaos Mirage Dragon. So is he. That's one of the main reasons why they're in the deck, is because they're like these cards are targets for this card to summon. Though I don't necessarily think that 1700. This card's bad. I don't like him. He makes him. I don't like that guy. I don't like him. This card could be good, but we don't really have many good level 4 options. Should we know? What am I talking about? Wait, that's not. No, that's completely irrelevant. This card could be a good replacement for Warrior Lady because it has low attack. It's a dark type. Be a 6, and then you can summon this card. Yeah, I think that might be the better play, actually. Where is it? Right here? So that way, if we encounter that previous hand, you can normal summon Scout Plane, Link summon into Almirage, then use teleport fusion. Oh shit! Wait, no, wait, no, hold on a second. Wait, no, wait, no, no, hold on a second. That's completely unnecessary. It's completely unnecessary. I forgot this card banishes. So all you'd have to do in that case would be normal summon Telephon, link summon into Almirage, then use teleport fusion to banish both Almirage and Telephon to go into Kicker Oracle. So there's a Psychic monster plus Synchro Ixuser Link monster. It's like a 2-card combo, pretty much. I do think that Telephon could be pretty good. Yeah, this card actually, yeah, wait. I think this card is actually more, this card might actually be more useful than Survivor. Because Scout Plane does not need to be banished from the field. So that means that if Scout Plane gets banished from Necroface, it can just revive itself. Because Survivor, if it gets banished from Necroface, it's gone. But if Scout Plane gets banished, it can just bring itself back during the end phase. Which, you know, during the end phase isn't really a great time to be revived, but, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the plan. We dismantle some Flamvel cards. I think we could start with this card. This card. Not even a Flamvel, but we can get rid of them. And what else? Lavalval X-Lord. I don't think I need this. I don't think I have any other fire. I mean, that card's pretty good. That card's not bad, though, is the thing. We could get rid of a Rekindling. Right. Then we go back to DD. We craft 1 copy of Mind Procedure. Then... What? Oh my god. Okay, does this card have a pack? No. Okay, does this card have a pack? I guess this one does. This one has a pack. What about this card? No. What do you mean? You mean none of them are for packs? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Oh my god! Is that possible? Packs? Master pack cards? Psychic pack? That changes my plans a little bit, I think. I thought I was just going to be able to... I thought I'd just be able to dismantle like 1 card, then go to the pack, and just be able to like get a lot of them from the same pack. That's what I was assuming. I assumed I could. I assumed all these psychic cards that were released in like they're released together in like a set. I assume they'd be in their own pack. I guess not. I guess none of them are. Wait, this card was in the pack. Oh my god. Is this card that was in the pack? Do I even care? Do I really care? Because if I craft this card, there's no other cards that I need from this pack, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's just do a pull. Let's just do a 10 pull from a random pack, I guess. We could do it from the master pack. We could say they're all in the master pack, I guess. I guess there's no reason not to just pull from the master pack, right? I think that logic makes sense. If everything's in the master pack, just pull from the master pack. It says guaranteed UR, right? Where's the guaranteed you are? You said guaranteed you. Where is the guaranteed you are? You were talking about, huh? Is it in the room with us? That's not a UR. That's an SR. We do need SRs, but less, very much less so than we need URs. You said guaranteed, quote, guaranteed UR in 10 packs. I'm not seeing it. Guaranteed is a strong word. Let me point that guaranteed, pretty strong word to use. Are they just going to do like a fancy animation, or did they lie? I don't think they can. They can't lie like that, right? Unless they mean by 10 packs, they mean like not this 10 packs, but like the next 10 packs, maybe. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Surely they're doing a fake out, right? No, I did not ask you to do that. Why do they do that? Why is it that sometimes they decide, oh, let me do that for you? I did not ask you to do that. I got lied to. They just lied. They just straight up lied. They actually lied to me. There's no way I read that wrong. It said guaranteed you are in the next 10 packs. I guess we got one. We actually literally got one. When they say guaranteed you are, they mean specifically we're only going to give you one UR because we hate you. Fantastic. That's great. I feel like I see people get like 5 URs in like a 10 pull, and they're like, oh dang, I didn't get the one I want. Oh, sure, okay, yeah, fine, yeah, that's your problem. Like, oh man, I didn't get the card I want. How about not getting any URs ever? How about that? How would you feel about that, huh? Pretty bad, I bet. I bet you feel pretty bad about that. And we don't even need this. We have to go to the Flamvell deck, and now we actually have to get rid of. We can't really be as selective as I was hoping we're going to be able to be. So there's another one. We can get rid of this card, I guess. We can get rid of this card. And I guess this card. I really do not want to get rid of this card, though. I really do not want to. What else can we get rid of? I guess this card. There's really not many options we have for, I guess this card. Right? I don't think we have any Pyros in any other decks. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we don't. Pretty sure we don't. But that's not even, like, if I do that, I cannot get Psychic Nightmare. That's not enough URs to get Psychic Nightmare. Let's see. Dismantle these. I thought I'd have more resources than this. So, what does let us craft? We can get this card. There's a start. And this card. And this card. I guess it's kind of a little, it's slightly shiny. You can craft 2 of these guys. Then we cannot get Psychic Nightmare if we do that. Which is, Psychic Nightmare is a pretty important card, actually, in this whole setup. Okay, what other URs can we get rid of? I guess we can get rid of this card, theoretically. I guess we can get rid of that card. And this card. We need one more. So much. If I had one more, this would be so easy. If I just had like one more UR, I wouldn't even have a problem here. I could get rid of this guy. I mean, let me actually check my Violon deck to see if I even use this thing. I'm not sure if I probably do. I probably have this card in there. I could get rid of this card. I just really don't want to. I just really don't, because that card's good. Promethean Princess is just a good card. There's 2. Okay, do I even use... I don't like... Why does it do that? It's like, oh, you need to save your changes. The changes are the deck is exactly the same. You just have some of the cards you only theoretically had previously. I didn't change the deck, though. Okay, there it is. We Be Union. Do I... Okay, it's in the deck. Okay. How many level 4s do I even have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have a good amount of level 4s. And he is a Violon in a Violon deck, so... They are so cruel for no particular reason. It's cruel. Oh, why do I have this? Oh my god, I didn't realize I was supposed to have this card in the deck. Do I replace this card with a Violon card? Just for funsies. Just for sillies. Only to a Violon monster. Gains 600 attack. Violon monster cannot be targeted for opponent monster and trap effects. Piercing damage, that's not very useful. Spell trap cards. I guess this card's probably the best of these options. I don't know if I want to get rid of Omega. It's not really necessary. He's not a necessary card. Attach one extra material. Target one, attach it to that card. Destroy that monster. Like, it's a good card. I just don't know if I need it. Wait, hold on. What was that one? Oh, 1 for 1 is too good to get rid of. I don't think I can get rid of 1 for 1. They actually hate me. They actually hate me. Someone at Konami actually just hates me as a person, like specifically. I'm gonna have to get rid. I probably have to get rid of Promethean Princess. I don't want to. I really don't. I'd rather not. I'd rather not do this. But for some reason, for whatever reason, I need Dino Wrestler King T-Rexel more than I need Promethean Princess at this moment. It hurts. But it's necessary, I guess. So I don't really have any other pure fire decks. It's like the only one. So. Generate. Okay, now you give me a free pull. What are the odds that I get a UR from this? Like a UR that I just do not want. Surely they're slim, right? They're not that cruel. They wouldn't be that mean to just give me a UR as like a taunt. Okay, I guess that's fine. That's a fourth copy of that card. I do not need a fourth copy. The third copy is actually pretty good. That's a good reminder that I was going to add a third copy of that to I don't have dismantle all extra cards. Oh yeah, the Draconact. Okay, I was wondering where did I get the extra super rare from? It's one that I just got. Okay. I was going to add a third copy of Draconact to the Duston deck. It kind of needs it. That's a one card starter right there. What do we get rid of though? Sucks there's no SR main deck. What is this card? How does this relate? How does that relate to this card? Weird. I would believe if people played that, but I don't see what the connection is necessarily. Because Star Duston isn't really that great. He Duston you control to the graveyard. I could just have like one of these, I guess. One cannot flip or special summon any monsters or activating spell checks. 12 more monster your opponent does destroy this card. We could just have like one of these and like one of these. We only really need like one Stardust on. Alright, so. Do I dare play the... Okay, I don't know. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to play the DD deck in ranked, right? Worst case scenario, I make someone very mad. I guess that's actually the best case scenario, but whatever. The best case scenario for me is I make someone very mad and they just give up. Like there actually is a decent possibility that once you whip out Future Visions, they just give up. It's a non-zero chance that they see Future Visions and say, I do not want to have to play through that, and they just give up. But we only have 2 copies, so it's actually kind of a low chance we even see that card. It's possible. It's not here. So, emergency teleport. Wait, no, this doesn't work. No, this does work. Never mind. This does work. Okay. Mind procedure. Face up defense position. Where is his effect? By a monster effect. So I guess it has to be by his own effect, right? Hold on, could this work? No. Okay, set this card. Wait, what's... why can I change his position? I do not want to do that. I thought if it was like, if he's banished, you could like immediately activate his effect. But I guess there's like... Tune? That's interesting. Banish 1 card from your hand or graveyard, then shuffle one of your banished cards into the deck. I could banish this card. Does this only give... each card among your banished cards, so not my opponent's cards, specifically mine. So I can't get benefit if my opponent banishes something. And this is a deck that I don't really think they care. I don't think they care if their cards get banned. What? Huh? Actual? Oh, I guess it doesn't specify red eyes. So it can be a Toon red eyes. That's interesting. End phase. I guess they know that if this card gets banished. Okay, that's good. 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the 7's requirements? Okay, that's good. That's good. I think I can do this. No, I cannot. Never mind. It does not work. Let's just put him here. There we go. We are comboing right now. A bit of a rough start, but I think we're able to do things now. Where is your ability to search, buddy? You were summoned by a monster effect. I could have gone to a level 10. Well, whatever. I could have gone to a level 10 synchro. I could have banished these cards. I am so dumb. No, they're already banished. Never mind. Okay, I did the smart thing. Banish one card from your hand or graveyard and target one of your banished cards return to the deck. I could banish this card. Then I can return... I guess I could return Future Visions. There's no way they have like Sphere Karibo or something, right? Oh no, that card. Yeah, that card. I forgot about that. None of these cards are interacting the way I hoped they would. I think I need to get rid of this card and put it in Macrocosmos. I could bring back my Mind Procedure. If this card is banished, you can pay... So I think that's not like if this card is currently banished. It's like if the moment this card is banished, you can pay 1,000 life points. Huh? Is it actually just Pegasus? Why isn't your effect working? If your opponent would special summon a monster, you can negate the summon, and if you do, banish that monster. But but it didn't do anything. But it just didn't do anything. If your opponent would special summon a monster, quick effect, you can negate that summon, and if you do, banish that monster. Is it like inherent versus whatever summons? Is it that nonsense? Of it's like, technically, it's actually a very specific wording. It's actually slightly kind of different, maybe. And actually, it's kind of slightly not the same thing, maybe, kind of. Even though logistically, there's actually no difference. I decided that it's not the same thing because I'm stupid. It's probably one of those things where, like, in Japanese, it makes perfect sense. Like, the way it's written in Japanese, it's like, oh, that's totally logistical. But then some dumbass, some idiot, some dumbass idiot decided to just make it the most vague and non-specific wording they possibly could to make absolutely certain that none of it makes any sense to anyone. Like, all these cards have effects that should work. They should work the way they say that they work, and they just don't. Banish one card from your hand or graveyard. Oh my god. Oh my god! Hold on a second. Where's my... Oh, he got destroyed. He got... Why did he get destroyed? How did he get destroyed and not banished? How does that work? Any card that would be sent to the graveyard, any monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Except for this card for some reason. Except for these for some reason. I guess banish this card. And return... I really do want my Time-Tearing Morganite. Why did they change that card to defense position? They could have won if they just attacked with that guy. Oh my god, that's the worst card I could have possibly drawn! If I were to... Okay, no, that doesn't work. Why can't they target... I guess they can't target Toon cards or something. Opponent's monster declares an attack targeting a Toon monster. I didn't target... What? I dismantled an entire deck for this, by the way. An entire deck had to be dismantled for this. And everything just doesn't... Just nothing works for some reason. Absolutely... There's actually nothing works. The one I'm mostly upset about is this. If your opponent would special summon a monster, or is it a when? It's a when. Why did you print a card with a when effect? This is a recent card. This is a recent card. How do you print a card with a when effect? So it missed timing. So my opponent tried to did like a ritual summon, so it missed timing. It missed timing somehow. It missed timing. It missed time. Oh my god. Like a 2025 card, and it misses timing. So the effect just doesn't do anything, pretty much. It's an effect that's, like, useless. I think they changed the card effect specifically because they hate me. PvP duels participate. Okay, never mind. Just. Oh god. Oh god. I'm facing someone on a sex offender registry. That's a joke. That's a joke. For legal purposes, that's a joke. And also for non-legal purposes. For culinary purposes, that's a joke. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, 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 we're goated. Okay, hold on, wait, do I want that though? Normal summon this card. Activate her effect. We can search for this card. Activate this card's effect. Can return this card to the deck. Activate. Search for this card. I gotta be very precise with this. Return this card. Then I can activate this card. Then normal summon this card. Activate his effect. I will search for emergency teleport. I will activate emergency teleport. I will special summon Telephone. Then I will special summon Silent Psychic Magician. I'm waiting for the part where it's like, actually, that doesn't do that the way you think it does. I mean, it should. Realistically, it should. Be 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8. No, I think we want to go with the so 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be 8, 9. We don't have a good 9. Ideally, we'd have QB in this deck, but we don't have QB. So let's go with this. Wait, hold on. So that's a once per turn. So we're gonna summon this card. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh. Ooh, select the card! Level 8 Synchro. Other option? Do we have any other options? I guess we just have to activate this and pass. During your main phase, you can target one of your banished level 7 or lower psychic monsters, special summon it. You do not have any banished psychic monsters. Does card return cards in the graveyard? He has only banished cards. Mikanko? Huh? The equipped monster cannot be destroyed by special effect. You can... Oh. They are on the registry. I saw this person on Jeffrey Epstein's island. Don't ask me what I was doing there. But I saw this person there. He was also there. He was also on the island. Just putting that out there. There's an Ixchis? This deck is actually just I think I played this once in like a test duel and master duel, and it just felt so gross playing it. That's because that's what it does. Like it's just a thoroughly unpleasant deck. Like it's weird. It's baffling that it's not meta. It's baffling that that's not played by everyone. It feels like once you're up against it, it feels like it's just it feels it doesn't make sense. Not in the way that you can't understand how the cards work, but it just feels like it's made for like, oh, it's the press this card to instantly win. Oh, normal, like it's like okay, U-Bell already has an insane effect. The U-Bell, the Ultimate Nightmare. It's like U-Bell, the Ultimate Nightmare, but you can easily summon it. As opposed to having like special summon U-Bell, then destroy U-Bell, then get out the other card. It's like, actually, just press this button and win. So, okay. I gotta be precise here. No, okay, I know what the play is. I know what the play is. Normal summon Telephone. Special summon Almirage. Wait, does that have to be psychic monsters? Am I gonna be screwed on this? Oh my god, I'm gonna go. Let's banish psychic monsters. Banishing psychic monsters. Absolutely nothing is working the way I thought it would. And I had to dismantle an entire deck for this. I had to dismantle Promethean Princess for this deck. I think one of the reasons why decks like Mikanko make me mad is because I'm so used to playing decks like this, where everything has some crazy stipulation that it's like, oh yeah, this card can do this, but the Mercury has to be in retrograde, and you have to be wearing socks on the wrong feet, and your opponent has to be blind in one eye, and also you lose 5,000 life points. But then you look at a lot of modern decks, and it's like, oh, this card, you take no damage from battles, and that's it. It's a good effect, and there's actually just no downside. Like, if I were to, if this was one of my cards, it would be banished immediately, and it would not be able to do anything in time. It would be like a when effect. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm so cool. I'm playing Albaz. No one's done this before. It's not like people have been playing this deck for like... God, how long has this deck been meta relevant? I'm not playing Albaz. I'm not playing Albaz. I am not playing against Albaz. I'm mainly just mad at my deck. Albaz, all these decks are fine. They're fine. I'm mainly mad at my deck. My deck is the thing that's making me mad. Like, it's ranked. You're gonna play to win. It's ranked. Like, I can't be like they're fine. They're fine. Everyone's fine. I'm mad at like psychic like what no, what is it? Psychic Axel Punisher or whatever, Axon Oracle. That fat chud idiot having a when effect. Does being an Oracle require you to be stupid, huh, dummy? I'll teach him. I can hear him. He's crying. He's crying because I said that. All right. Normal summon. Activate. Search for this card. This isn't really going to help us, actually, to be completely honest. Normal summon. Activate the effect. Then I guess we can go for this card. Because we can't go for... I'm like hallucinating. Okay, this card right here. I could go for a 6. I don't know what the 6 does, actually. What does the 6 effect do? You're saying I can pay 1,000 life points. Set one normal, quick play, spell over, and dagger banishment. So that'd be a 6. And the card won't be banished, so there's not really anything we can do with that. Oh, it'd be graveyard. Maybe we do go with this card, actually. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on, because we want them in the graveyard, actually. We do want them in the graveyard. You know, it has to be banished or... You know, okay, it can be in the deck. Okay, it can be in the deck. Let's go for teleport fusion. No, it's set. Oh god, it's set. We could search for another... we don't need to do that. We can do that, but we don't need to do that. I guess we can do this. Select the card to add from your deck to your hand. We can search for, I guess, this card. Then we can return this card. We could banish that card, but that doesn't really do anything for us. We've already normal summoned. I think we pass here, and we can use this card during my opponent's turn to bring out... Well, actually, that's pretty good, because we can get out Axon Kicker, and Axon Kicker just wipes the opponent's entire board. So that can be pretty good, actually. And then I'm assuming Mind Procedure, once banished by this card, will be able to summon himself. Because he would be summoned by his own effect. So I think we'll use this card for now. No, where is my Axon Kicker? Where is my Axon Kicker? Where did he go? It's this chud. It's this chud right here who doesn't do anything. Pay 1,000 life points and special summon him. In defense position. Okay, let me check something. What is your summoning requirements? Psychic Synchro Monster plus 1 Synchro Monster. Fascinating. Fascinating. Wait, did I search? Where did I search? Did I search for a card? Did I cancel? Don't tell me I canceled. Did I cancel the effect? What happened? I could banish... I already used that effect, so I can banish this card. I can return this card. Did I cancel the effect? No, it just didn't. I guess I just didn't get the option. So I'll be at 5, so that's good. That right there is good. This good. This effect here good. I wonder what they're playing. Are they playing like... There's no way they're playing any craft. Right? What? Okay, I think we need to chain this effect. We need to banish Mind Procedure. I don't know why they banished or they destroyed this card of all things, actually. Return a card to the deck. We can return, I guess, this card. I don't know why they care. One, why are they playing this card? 2, why do they care about DD Post of all cards? A Mind Procedure, Hatsudo. このカードを特殊召喚. He does not use his effect, which is not how I thought that worked. Scar or summoned by a monster effect. You are a monster. You summoned yourself by your own monster effect. Okay, we can go into Silent Psychic Magician. Activate Silent Psychic Magician to summon Mind Procedure. Change the level. No. Wait, hold on a second. We might have a plan here. We might actually have like ways we can do things. This might actually be good. We might actually have good things happening here. Pay 1,000. Search for... Come on. Let's... 大丈夫モンスターをシンクロ召喚ヒデオ最高エンドパニッシャー You can target 2 your controls. You can target 1 card your opponent controls and 2 control a psychic monster. Turn them to the hand. Okay, that's good. Select another card. And then activate this effect. We didn't get to use teleport fusion, but I think that's a kind of a proof of concept, maybe a little bit. I might just need more psychics, honestly. Bronze 2, 100 gems. I have no idea what my opponent was playing. Match history. What were they cooking? See your deck. Bro thinks he's a Tem. This is an interesting deck right here. I'd almost say this is like my first assumption was Master Duel Masochist. Because like it looks look at it. But like oh my god. Oh my god. I think this is like someone's first. This has to be someone's first deck. This has to be like the first deck of someone who is like very new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because why would you have Divine Dragon Ragnarok and Lord of D, only one copy of each, and only one copy of Polymerization? And as far as I can tell, they have no way of searching any of these cards. I guess they have this card. They can search for it this way, kinda. Like you can build a deck around these cards, but you have to be like specific. You have to have like more fusion support for like if you wanted like a named fusion like King Dragon or this. You have to have like ways of searching things, and it feels like they just looked at all these cards and thought that effect looks good. I'll put that in here, which makes me feel kind of bad because okay, at least I don't think I got Future Visions out. I would feel like extra bad if I did. Did I use Future Visions? I didn't use Future Visions, did I? I didn't use Future Visions against little Timmy, did I? Against person who's like, oh boy, Yu-Gi-Oh sure sounds fun. I hope I have a fun game. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I did not. Okay, good to know. I wasn't too harsh. Because Future Visions, if it's like your first game, would be a nightmare. Like that would be bad. Brandon Clint. Also, I have to say the guy playing the Pegasus deck was a real G. Like that was cool. I have to give. I'm suddenly just like thinking like, damn, that was cool. Like relinquished and tunes in the same deck. We don't even have like the synergy for that yet. They're just playing for the love of the game. That's awesome. Kind of glad they won that one, honestly. Wait, are you playing Mikanko? Maybe people are appreciative of the power of Mikanko because it's a good deck. It's a really good deck. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh, oh, okay, this person's awesome. Oh, this person's awesome. Oh, this person's awesome. Oh, gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, this person's cool. Oh, this guy's cool. Looking summon. Oh, this card! A Morphage! I got a Morphage deck. Why in attack position? Huh? Monster effect. If a special summon monster, the extra deck while his card is face up on the field. You could summon it in defense position. So, Morgana を召喚。そして、星のモーガナの効果を発動。デッキからモーガナイトを手札に加える。そして、2体のモーガナイトを発動。I don't know. I do not remember their Japanese names. Like Tokyo something Morganito. Let's see. We could emergency teleport. Sure. いいでよ。俺のモンスター。出せよ。Oh, I can't special summon from the extra deck. That could be a problem. Maybe not. I mean, not too big of a problem, but it could be annoying. Normal summon this card, activate this card. I'm playing the worse Floodgate than they are, which is kind of crazy to think about. Their only card in hand is Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, so... I was gonna say, like, what if they have Sphere Karibo? They don't. And now I can do my summons. I could go into Psychic and Punisher. When special summon monster your opponent controls in the space of attack position, banish both cards. Does Mind Procedure's effect activate in this condition? It does. Splendid. That'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. I could go into a... Oh. 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 I have to do this if the opportunity presents itself. Target one card in the field, banish it. I think this is just... yeah. Alright. It's over. It's over. You can't... it's actually over. I don't say you beat this. The question is, will they normal summon? Okay. That's not going to help, though. That only works during the end phase, right? Opponent's card effect. Huh? This turn, if your pendulum zone can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. This is like a... no, this can't be a structure deck. I don't think they read that. Maybe. No. Huh? Also, rarity is... oh, of course, Odd Eyes is a UR. I love that card, though, but... maybe I understand that it probably should be a UR. Okay, now we can test this. Alright, now we can just attack with our Chaos Angel. And there we go. Easy as that. It's pretty... this deck works pretty well when you're facing people who are very new to the game and don't fully understand the mechanics. When you're in that situation, it's actually like a really good deck. It's actually pretty solid if your opponent has no idea what they're doing. How did we go from playing Mikonko and Albaz to playing that? Like, how do you go from two Mikonko in a row, or not like two like meta decks in a row? Well, I guess Mikonko isn't necessarily meta. Like people don't really, you don't see it too much in competitive actually, which is baffling to me. You'd think you'd see it like all the time, but you don't for whatever reason. Is it like a consistency issue? Because I've only seen it work. Maybe it's like when it doesn't work, they just like they're one of those decks that just instantly surrenders. Because when it does work, it's insane. I don't know. It's probably fun. It's probably a fun deck to play. It's just not for. It just feels gross to me. Like I don't know why. It feels like cheating. It's not. And apparently it must be balanced enough if it's not tier 0. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's the meta deck. Yeah. Bust it down. How old is she? Oh my gosh, they're making a Bluey movie and a Coco Melon. Why are they getting ads for both Bluey and Coco Melon movies? He's 12? Ew, never mind. Wait, there's no way she's 12. Because that means that because I saw the anniversary animation. The animation they made with her was that is not how anyone should animate a 12-year-old. There's no way. It's like one person on Reddit said something like a theory that there's no way. There's no way she's 12. This is not possible. It's not possible. Because if that is the case, because again, there's like the only information we have here is like one guy on Reddit, one person on Reddit, and like the AI overview. Wait, a young adult, teenager, young adult, in her late teens, early 20s. Because if she's not in her 20s, oh my god, I think the game crashed. No, never mind, we're good. If I lose to this, I want to lose to them like kicking my ass and not from my connection dying. Yeah, I saw part of the animation. There's like that first part, and like just I'm pretty sure that was like the guy who animated that did so with one hand. So that's very concerning if there's any reason to believe she's underage. What do I do with this? I could. Can I use DD Destroyer on any of these cards? Can I use my boy? My boy. Look at how cool this guy is. That's a cool card right there. This thing is awesome. This guy's cool. I could go into level 5, so I could use this. Um, yeah, wait. I didn't you have? I thought it was Masquerena. Am I hallucinating? I guess I can use this right now. Do they have negates? Destroy one card in the field. I guess ideally ideally this card would not be negated. What card had that effect? It's this card, right? I was gonna say if it was the trap card, that'd be insane. If it was just activate this trap effect and also search. There's no way there's not a negate on here. Oh my god. Why is this like in the middle of like little Timmy's first pendulum deck? Like how does it go from like person who only watched like a few episodes of the original anime and decided to build a deck to someone who thinks pendulums are pretty cool but doesn't fully understand how to make a good pendulum deck to like actual meta deck. So I don't have any banished cards. So I think I'm gonna get rid of Chaos Mirage Dragon. Oh my god, they have everything! Hey, I activate this field spell. I can't normal summon. They don't even need to summon, but I feel like there's a possibility. There's an... Oh, never mind. They're just going to destroy my card. I mean, it's ranked. There's no reason why they shouldn't be playing this deck in ranked, but like, oh my god. Like, ideally, I would be playing a deck that can counter any of this. You know? Like, I'm not playing a deck that's built for this. Which is on me, obviously. It's on me. Like, there's no one asking you... There's no one asking me to bring a pair of foam Hulk gloves to a rocket launcher fight. There's no one forcing me to do this. Because right now, I am wielding children's toys against someone with a gun. And it's all on me. I chose this. I don't know where I'm going with this, actually. Where am I going with this again? I feel like I don't have an actual point here. I feel like I actually don't have a point here, and that's just an objective fact. There can't really be a but statement there, because that's just how it is. Wait, I'm gonna say something. In what world does this guy look like a superhero? In what world? Because at least the original elemental heroes, they're supposed to look like American comic book heroes, right? What comics were they reading? Like, the closest thing I could think of is like maybe Metamorpho, but that's a stretch. Like, who looks like this? Who decided that this is like, yeah, this is the superhero character? What are you talking about? Who looks like, who are you watching? What comics are you reading? You can go into a level 3. We do not have a level 3. Uh, Heroes rely on a normal summon, right? Heroes rely on a normal summon, right? They have a normal summon that they need to do, right? It's like Airman. There's no way they're not playing heroes. I'm pretty sure Airman searches whether or not he gets banished, though. Like, he can be normal summons and then he gets banished and he still searches, right? So that card's special summons. So immediately, Future Visions does not help here. That's the annoying thing. So many decks do not even need a normal summon. There's so many decks that actually just do not care if they can't normal summon, which is insane. Like, I feel like in the past, if you had like a continuous spell that was like neither player can normal summon, it would be banned, right? Like, that would be banned. I feel like if it would still be banned to this day, but for some reason, it doesn't matter actually. It actually just doesn't matter if your opponent normal summons or not. Like this is everything they're going to be doing here is going to be done without a normal summon. Also, with how much I've been seeing Hero in ranked, I never want to ever hear anyone ever say that Hero is like in need of support ever. Like I saw someone yesterday like, oh boy, we're getting Merrick support and we got Yugi and Joey cards. Does that mean we're gonna get Kaiba cards next? What planet are you? What are you talking about? What do you mean? As if Blue Eyes needs support right now. Like what do you talk? What do you mean by that? Oh man, I sure wish we had some Blue Eyes support. You greedy bastard! What are you talking? What are you talking about? Boy, what really needs some support is Blue Eyes. Yeah, Blue Eyes is such a forgotten archetype. What's no? It's not. It's really not. There's like some people who are so spoiled that they cannot even fathom going a day without new cards. They go like a week and it's like, we've forgotten. They fucking Konami forgot about us. It's like you're fine. What are you talking about? You just got cards yesterday. You get a constant supply of cards. Where did my cards even... Did I even get attacked? I'm not too sure what's going on right now. Normal summon Necroface. Surely they have a negate though, but this is a good. Surely they can see the play here. Nope, never mind. They don't have anything. At least they're not negating this, but they might negate the send all cards to the banishment effect. I'm gonna get so much life points if this goes through, which is the cursed thing you should never say. I learned that from the anime. If there's ever a scene where a character says, "If this goes through," it never happens. It actually never happens. ははは。この出来は最強. Even I don't really need my normal summon. 5. そして、速魔法発動. 敵からサイキックモンスターを特殊召喚。え？何かあるかい？何かあるかい？何か持っていないんだ。さあ、この俺様はシンクロ召喚。レベル5。名前を知らないモンスター。You have no idea what this card's name is. Could go into a level 8 or level 9. Level 9 sucks though, so level 9 or level 7, right? Level 7? I could go into level 7. What's a good level 7? What level 7 do we have? Here's this guy. That card sucks. We could go into this card actually. Does it negate the effect? I hope it doesn't. I sure hope it doesn't. Five, 6, 7, 8. No. Eh? Oh my god. Is this treated as a fusion summon though? I guess it's not. That's insane. But I don't think it's broken though. Like I feel like heroes can get away with having a card like that. That's a fun card. That's a cool card. Oh my god. Oh my holy crap, Lois. What card are you gonna get? Oh my holy crap, Lois, I just had a stroke. Oh, Peter, you should be stroking it. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could go into a level 9, I guess. Right? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's fine. I can give me 500 life points. And we can go into this card, I guess. I feel like surely there's a better level 8 psychic monster than Cross Mind Archfiend. So I don't have any banished level 7 or higher synchro. 7 or lower. Discovering card fusion summon. Oh my god! Holy crap, Lois. I'm gonna get Paulied. Holy crap, Lois. This is worse than that time I got turned into a superhero. Oh, Peter. Why are you green? Why are you green? What superhero is green like this? Who designs these? What comics are you reading? It doesn't look like Iron Man at all. Like, if like, there's no way you'd ever see someone who look like, okay, maybe, not there's no way, but this does not look like a typical superhero comic book character. He just doesn't. Maybe like because the 90s did some weird stuff. There were some weird like over the top designs in the 90s. I'll give him that. There were some weird designs in like the 90s and probably the early 2000s. But like it just doesn't look like a superhero, you know? It just doesn't. Like a lot of them just don't. And that's probably why I just don't care for heroes. It's cuz I like oh, here's your American superhero character. I've never even looked at a comic, but I don't even know what Batman looks like. Like I understand, like oh sure, like copyright, you can't make him look exactly like Batman, but like what is this? Like because we're never gonna get like a dedicated superhero archetype because it's like oh you have elemental heroes. It's like what do you? They're not superheroes. I don't even know what they are supposed to be. They're not. They don't look anything like superheroes. Like Burst Lady, sure. Like some of the first very early normal monsters, like a few of them, kind of look like American superheroes. Most of them, vast majority of them don't. Like a vast majority of hero monsters, I don't know what they're supposed to look like. I guess like a lot of them, like when it comes to Sentai, they're like, oh yeah, we gotta be precise with this. When it comes to like, I don't know, like a superhero character, it's like, oh, I don't know, I've never seen a superhero before in my life. Spandex? What's that? I've never heard of spandex in my life. They're like some, like sure, like some of this, I don't know, I just don't like that is, like sure, Burst Lady, she looks like a superhero, I guess. Like, I could see her in a comic book. Kinda, maybe, a little bit. She looks a little too anime, but there's some of the idea there. What am I looking at here as far... Like, Clayman, also not really like a... I see the inspiration, but not really. This guy, he's just a Sentai. Like, this is a Sentai character. He's just a Sentai. This guy, maybe a side character in a comic book, maybe. Like some like secret agent, like secret agency, and he's like one of the random like throwaway villains that shows up at some point. Airman, why is he blue? Like why is he blue? Why is this guy blue? Why is he blue? Aqua Dolphin, I could actually see Aqua Dolphin being a superhero. Somehow. Like a weird like 70s or 60s or something type character He's like Jackdaw. One of those like weird. He looks like a character who'd be like a weird sidekick that like they want you to forget about. He's like the Scrappy Doo type character. There was actually a good amount of those like Scrappy Doo type characters. Like Aquaman had one, right? That was like Quisp, right? Wasn't Quisp an Aquaman character? It was like he had some type of like weird like elf character who was like a friend of his at some point, I think. They actually did try that. They tried to have like these like cute side characters, and I can see the inspiration behind that. I do like the Neo-Spacians. And like Neo's kind of looks like a superhero. He's Ultraman is the thing. He's just Ultraman. Like he looks like Ultraman because he is just Ultraman. Yomigoe! Necro です !DD スプライト !DD スプライトも読み声。This would be a little funny, I guess. Hold on, let's see. Like 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have a level 8. So I think I will go into... Let's just summon this guy. He's fine. Whatever. I'm going to lose anyways. Might as well do some goofy stuff. Chibi Hyoji Synchro Shokan. Special summon, target when you're banished, special summon that monster face up or face down defense position. Wait, what? Make sure to cover your hand and target when you're banished, dark or... Ooh. 8, 9, oh my god. I could go into Psychic and Punisher. If I understand this correctly, I could go into Psychic and Punisher. Oh my goodness. Aww! Come on! We could go... Do we have the level 5 anymore? We don't. Hold on, what about... Light Tuner, Dark Monster. We could go into Chaos Archfiend. If this works. Hold on a second. ちょっと待ってください. Oh my goodness. Come on, please! Teleport fusion. Okay, we can't do that, but we can hopefully... Come on. Come on! Absolute Axon Kicker. Nideo! 最強のフュージョンモンスターアクソンキッカー効果発動君のモンスターを全部除外させるぜおすげえすごく強いぞおいけるかいダイレクトタンクOh, that's not good at all. That's a blast from the past, ain't it? Scrap piercing damage. Raising your graveyard, so turn was sent there. It does not do piercing damage. Interesting. Do I have any other effects I can use? The answer to that is no. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. What? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you did something. Oh, he used sparks. He used sparks. He did 200 points of damage. It was sparks. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. He used sparks. That's fantastic. I think Axon Kicker can summon Ultimate Axon Oracle, right? From your extra deck. Does it say it's treated as a fusion summon? This is treated as a fusion summon. Oh my goodness. We have that card? We still do. Oh my gosh. So if he destroys this card... Well, actually, if he destroys... I feel like I'm going to lose this turn. I feel like odds are I'm going to lose this turn, but, you know. Also, I'm pretty sure this person is not playing a meta Heroes build. Something tells me this is not the meta build. I feel like this person's probably just a really big fan of Heroes. Yeah, I think this guy's just a fan. I think this guy is just a genuine fan of Heroes. I think this guy just likes the archetype. Why is it? Oh, because I guess it's waiting for his input. Because I was thinking, like, I can't do anything. It's unnecessary. That's just rude. I was surely he wasn't mad about anything, right? Like, I didn't do anything for someone to be mad about. Like, you were still able to, he was still able to combo just fine, right? You know, he was comboing just fine. He was fine. You're fine. Like one more, I think. Yeah, we can go one more. Probably wrap it up kind of soon. Sprite starter. Who is that? Who is that? I feel like this. Okay, the rescue rabbit is typically not a trait of meta players. I feel. But like, what's that mate base? You know. And what's like those sleeves? The icon. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, they're playing dark. They're playing Dark Magician. I think, presumably. Is that? Do people typically use Apprentice Illusion Magician? Or is that like an atypical? I feel like that's pretty typical, right? I think that's because it's a good card. It's a good card. It's just I feel like it's like a Duel Links card, you know? Yeah, it's because it's a good card. It's like a easy special summon in a search, but like I feel like people be like, "Oh my gosh, I'd have to discard. I have to discard." Oh, what? Eh? What? What do you mean? How's that possible? Okay, I think we have a play here. このカードを通常召喚。そして効果を発動。Oh my god. Oh. Oh. It doesn't special summon, it just returns. We don't really have... Okay, I think we can still... If we do not lose next turn, we should be able to do something. We're probably going to lose next turn, but... Alright, does this banish from the field? Hand or graveyard? I might as well activate it. I think we want to banish Scout Plane. The Scout Plane can revive itself. Huh? What? I'm glad you used your Ash Blossom. That really helped your strategy. Really glad we moved the game forward with that one. Soul absorption. Okay, I think maybe now I can do my play. Let me do my thing. I think. Wait. Hold on. Because I could banish this card and then bring it back. I think that we can do that. Normal summon this card. Holka Hatsuru. Now we activate the effect. Oh my god, never mind. Hold on. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why don't I have this card? I guess I haven't banished anything, but... Aw, that would be so good if my opponent actually had a board right now. Should have used this card. I really should have. Alright. Direct attack. Wait, I could go into... Oh my god, what am I doing? I could go into Psychic and Punisher, right? Light Synchro. How against the effect? Light Synchro. Monsters. Dark monsters. Dark monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. So, I think that means... Yeah, we don't want to go into Psychic and Punisher if we can protect our monsters from battle, right? So it would be nice to be able to do other stuff, but I don't think we need to... Hold on, who do you bring back? Oh yeah, she's not banished, so the effect fizzles. There's no target. You're playing a different deck now? What? Oh, sorry. I was playing a funny deck before. Now I'm playing the meta deck. What? How did you have 2 turns and nothing? How are you? What? It's like, okay, I guess maybe it's not an obvious play, but is this like a... If this card is summoned, your opponent gets AIDS. Target monsters on the field. Is it banish? Return them to the hand. So everything was completely pointless. Is it just cards, or is it just monsters? Oh my god. All this because of one card, by the way. One card does all this. And they had nothing before. If they had stuff before, I would have been able to banish it. But since they don't, now that all my stuff is out of the way, suddenly you're like, oh, I'm full combo now, by the way. Haha, XD. They're taking forever! Huh? It's just a pure Draco Tail deck now. Okay, how in a deck of so many one-card starters do you brick? How does that even happen? Why are you even playing Dark Magician in this deck anyways? what's even the theming of this deck? Because it seems like it's just kind of like anime dragon slop. Like it seems kind of sloppy. I don't know. I'd say it feels like just anime girls and dragons. Like how many archetypes do we have that are just anime girls and dragons? Like usually not together. A lot of times they are together. Like, if you think about it, Brandon is kind of just anime girls and dragons. And then Dragon Maid is anime girls and dragons. Even Blue Eyes is anime girls and dragons. And then we have this deck, which is anime girls and dragons. It's even Harpies, if you think about it, is anime girls and dragons. What else is there? I mean, there's not Red Eyes. Red Eyes doesn't have is dragons, but no anime girls. Usually it's one or the other, but sometimes it's both. Sometimes it's both of them. What like there's like you think about it. I guess Zephyra is kind of anime girls and dragons. There's a dragon in there. Actually, there's like 2 dragons. It counts. No, there's like 4. There's like 4 dragons. Because there's like there's the Necros, the 2 Yang Zings, and there's Zephyr. And then there's like the Spirit Tamers, who are like, you know, like they're there. They're girls and they're anime, so it counts. This is all from one card, by the way. Like, why are you thinking so much? Like, you have, like, what's there to think about? Like, look at my board. Look at my board, dude. What are you thinking about so hard? Let's see. Let me think about this. Do I summon card that instantly wins me the game? Or not? Huh. Wait, don't you have cards that return stuff to the hand? What are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm still gonna lose to this guy. I know it. How do you not read? There's 2 cards! There's literally just 2 cards! How do you not read them? Hold on a second. Yeah, I can probably do this. They're gonna like negate this. They're just gonna be like, oh, oh, it's a card! Oh my god! Negate! I told you, I'm still gonna lose. Even though this person's so dumb that they didn't read one of the 2 cards I have. Why no attack if I attack with this card? I'm getting some people. If you fail, there should be like an IQ test. If you fail it, you just instantly lose. That would bar me from all games, but you know, it is what it is. Oh my god, they're even playing branded. This person's disgusting. I can actually smell this person. I can actually smell them. Bro, you have game! What do you do? I guess you don't. How do you spend so much time reading your own cards and then don't read one of the 2 cards I have on my field? I'm still mad about that. Like, what were you spending all that time doing? What were you doing? See, like 5,000. No, you do have game. Wait, doesn't he have game? I guess not. Yeah, how do you not win? I think at this point, like, I don't know, deck out might be, like, or timeout might be an option. Probably not, though. They're not, like, their single turns aren't long enough. It's funny. Think about it this way: Zephyra Strife or whatever it's called. They have like a trap card. Zephyra has a trap card that's like banish one Zephyra monster from face up on your extra deck, and then you can negate an effect. Meanwhile, and that's like a super rare. That's a super rare. And then look at this card. It doesn't negate, and then also you recur resources and also draw, and it's a normal. How does it make any sense when like Zephyra players have to pay like extra for like a one card negate that makes you pay a cost? That's like it's a pretty big cost in Zephyrs because there's like no way of retrieving your banished cards. Like it's an actual like pretty high cost in the deck for a negate. It's a high cost like negate trap, and that's all it does. You pay a cost, you negate, and it's super rare. Meanwhile, the Draco Tail trap is normal. It negates, and it recurs resources and lets you draw. And it's normal rarity. I swear, the rarity scalings on some of these things is just like specifically to prevent people from playing fun decks. Like no, you can't play Zephyr. It's too. We gotta make it expensive. Like, have you seen the rarities on War Rocks? It's disgusting. Like, some cards do not need to be super rare, and some cards do. Some cards really do. $400. How many? So how many does that leave us with? Dual pack. Okay, how much? I could probably get like 10 gems from this. 30. Three. Probably not even like you got a friend request. It's like, hey, look at this campaign. Look at this campaign. I don't care. I don't care. Stop giving me an exclamation point. Stop making me think I got like a friend request. Stop it. It's rude and impolite, and also not very nice. All right, let me get I got 10 of these. Let me get a legacy pack. Why does this game hate me so much? I've never seen anyone get as bad of luck on polls as I do. I've never. It's baffling. Why was it yellow? Oh, what? Oh, you're gonna super rare though. You don't want super rare. Actually, you don't. Yeah, you don't get a super rare. I told you you got super rare. You don't get super rare. Yeah. It's gonna be nothing too. It's gonna be nothing. I just know it. They're doing all this stuff. It's gonna be nothing. Oh, I was joking. I was joking. Why would you do all that? All that hullabaloo? all that shiny nonsense! And you give me a rare and a normal. What's the point? Doesn't make sense. What even it? No, I wanted to click on the card! Like, usually, if I were to see someone else do this, anyone else do this, they get like 5 URs. They'd be like, "Oh dang, I didn't get the instant win card. Oh no, I was hoping for Super Polly. I only got access code talker. I did nothing. Footballer. Woo! You can only activate one trial and tribulation per turn. During the end phase of this turn was activated, apply this effect depending on the number of monsters you tributed from the field and from your hand this turn, except tokens. 1. Draw 1 card. 2. Add 2 monsters from your graveyard to your hand. 3 or more. Destroy up to 3 cards on the field. They have to be face up though. They have to be face up. Or it doesn't count. And it's like, didn't this bitch, didn't she commit an actual genuine genocide? Oh, am I supposed to feel bad for her? Oh no, she's getting corrupted by the bug guy. By like one of the steel swarms. Didn't you literally commit a genocide? Like she actually genuinely she committed a genocide, didn't she? Like she murdered all the gusto, like or most of them at least. I don't care if she's getting like bad vibes from the bug man. You murdered people. What are you talking about? Why? But why no? Let's make it yellow, and then let's make it not have a super rare. It doesn't make anything shiny. Let's just I don't know, like it's shiny because it has a rare card in. Like why? Hold on. Target one face-up monster you control gains 800 attack until the end of this turn. Okay, that's kind of funny. Target one equipped spell in either graveyard, set it to your field, or equip it to one appropriate monster you control. I mean, it'd be cool if it was from the deck, I guess. Because equip spells are... I mean, you could do it from the deck, I guess. It'd be fine. I guess that's not bad. That's kind of cute. It's cute, at least. You mean like Baron of the... Is it actually something? Okay, that makes up for it. Okay, I'm happy now. Discard 1 card. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Equals the number of cards your opponent controls. Then draw 1 card and show it. Then, if it was slash draw, send it to the graveyard. And if you do, destroy as many cards in the field as possible. Then inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent for each card destroyed. If the card you drew is not slash draw, shuffle cards in your graveyard into your deck equals the number of cards sent to the deck to the graveyard. Well, I don't know why this is a UR if ideally you'd have 3 of this card, right? It's not that good of a card. It doesn't need to be an ultra rare. Alright. What was I gonna do? You know what? I want to win a duel. I want to win a duel. DD. Surely I will not lose to a level 5 bot. I won the coin toss. I get to go first. You can't end on a loss. If you do, they get you. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So, I can think. I can actually look at my play here. I can think. I can take a deep breath. In and out. And in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Okay. I'm hyperventilating. That's good. I feel dizzy. The room is spinning. I might throw up. That's how it's supposed to be. Good. Very good. Okay. Let me think. So, the plan here. Emergency teleport. Does that be level 4? Light or dark monsters? Let me check my deck real quick. Check deck. Light. Fascinating. So, emergency teleport. Special summon. Mine procedure. In defense position. His effect does not activate. However, we can special summon DD Sprite by returning Mind Procedure to the hand. Or banishing him. Special summon DD Sprite. Then, wait. No, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. I could. Do level 4. Hold on a second. Do I have a level 4? I don't think I do. I do, but I mean, it's level 4. I could go to level 8, I guess. Dark. No, that doesn't work. This card has to be a light tuner, so that doesn't work. So we're not going to use that. We're going to do summon this card. Activate his effect. I assume it's a he, because otherwise it would have boobs. That's the rule of nature, even if it's a dragon. You see any boobs? Because I looked. I've looked many times. I haven't seen any yet. If you find any, please send me an email. Alright, Mind Proceed. Oh my god. No, god, it's negated. I just paid 2,000 life points for nothing. Why can't I Synchro Summon? Except light or dark Synchro monsters. What level is my level 7? 4, 5, 6, 7. One tuner, one non-tuner monster. But he's a... his effect is negated. Okay, maybe I need Link monsters in this deck. Hold on a second. Let me just... Because, okay, we don't need Almirage. We don't really need Dark Rebellion Ixi's Dragon. We could put in IP Masquerena and, like, a good Link 3. I just don't know if we have a good Link 3. You know? What good Link 3 do we have in this deck? Or is this selection, right? If it was Cybers, we could use, like, Splash Mage, whatever his name is. Could get rid of these two. I could slap in... where's IP? Where's IP Funny Colors? Where is she? Where is she? This card's level a rank 3, but it's not good. Not in this deck. We don't have any pendulums. So, Link monsters. Link monsters that I own. What are the options? Not this card. Including a Light Fiend. We do not have any Light Fiends. I don't think we have any Fiends at all. I'm pretty sure we don't. Warrior. This guy's a warrior for some reason. Ideally, I'd have this card, but from the previous board, it seems like we cannot count on being able to get 4 monsters on the field. Effect monsters, including an Orcust. I think we could just try to go with IP and what else? What will we do? We could do Proxy F Magician. I do like Proxy F Magician. That could solve some problems actually. We could just put in Unchained even if we can't readily summon him. There's like okay, let me look up like Link 3s. I feel like I always encounter the problem of there just not being many good Link 3 monsters. Especially not like generic ones, like effect monsters, but like Link 4 or higher. Like, when am I going to summon a Link 4 or higher? Like, usually I go with this guy. Just because high attack, and if you do it right, if you get the right cards, you can have him be prevent. You can make him immune to destruction. Okay, maybe we need a level. Okay, we can put in Cupid. We can put in the Cupid card, but I think the Cupid card forcibly changes its own level. Like, it's like the Cupid pitch, and it's like a rare level 4 light synchro tuner monster. But I'm pretty sure it has a mandatory effect that changes its own level. Because otherwise, I would have Cupid pitch in this deck. Because she's a light synchro level 4 tuner, which would be perfect. That would be so perfect. I could have gone into Chaos Archfiend right there. Like, this card's good, but I mean, like, this card's good, but like if it's turn 1, you can't do anything. This card is he's cool at least. Give him the cool factor. 2+ monsters accept tokens. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, I like that. Hold on, let's get that guy in here. Where are you all my life? Gorgeous. Hey, honey, where are you all my life? Let me look up real quick. Synchro, light, level 4. Fairy. Kinshizuku. Okay, this card's not a tuner. This card is synchro summoned. Increase or decrease this card's level by the level of the tuner used as material had on the field. It's pretty good. Let me just slap that card in there. Whatever. Actually, wait. No, that card's good though, but this card's good. They're both good. Ideally, I'd probably have both of them, but I could get rid of this card and put in Cupid Pitch, actually. Okay, that should be a good start. Let me try this. Solo. This deck is better than it used to be. It's definitely better. It's fun. I like that. It's fun for me at least. And that's all that matters. All that matters. Okay, this hand isn't as good. It's good. It's good. It's a good hand. It's just not. It doesn't have everything I'd want in a hand. So, mind procedure. Search for. We have to go for emergency teleport. Uh, 5, 6, 7. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let me check something real quick. Can I see what other kinds of psychic monsters we have? Because I know there's this card's level 8. Psychic or non-psychic tuners. There's one card, synchro summon companion. Send it to the graveyard. I guess that's a good effect. Operation card. Yeah, it's not good in this. It's not good as like a generic card though. Same point activates a card fight, gain 300 life points or resolves. You can pay for the life to choose a card, bonus trophies of cards, so that'd be good if you can readily go. What the hell? What are you doing here? Oh, because it's an Archfiend. I forgot about that. This card is $15. This card is $15. They charge you $15 for this card. Could be good. That could be pretty good. That could be pretty good, actually. Hold on, that could be pretty good in this deck. Duck Archfiend. I know it says Duke, but I choose to believe it says Duck. Wait. Tribute one psychic. Wait, whoa. Tribute one psychic monster with a level. Special summon one level 7 or lower psychic type monster from your deck or extra deck. And if the original level of attributed monster is different, lose life points equal to the difference times 1,000. Special summon monster, psychic monster. Why don't I have this card in my deck? I could get rid of the like future teleport card. Also, I don't think maybe there's just not a better card than Overmind Archfiend. I could go into level 6, but level 6, if I go into level 6, the only option I have after that is level 6, 7, 8, 9. Ideally, we'd have QB here. So I guess we go into Telephone. And level 5. Go into Proxy F? No, we can't go into Proxy F. Silent Psychic Magician. In attack position. 5, 6, 7, 8, a toothbrush. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 8. Or 6, 7, 8, 9. Ideally, if I had a level 4, I could bring him up to level 11. Obviously, I use the effect. I already used that effect. So I go 5, 6, 7. And that would be... 7 would be this card. 8 would be this card. Target one of your banished level 7 level psychic monster, special summon it. I don't have any other monsters I could use, because ideally I'd have more cards on the field with that guy. I think 5, 6, 7. And then we go into Side Frame Zeta. Like, I mean, that card's also not ideal in this deck. Then the level... Don't even get me started on the level 9. This guy, like, what is he gonna do? What are you gonna do? What's this guy gonna do? I guess he could banish this card and then activate his effect. But there's no way he's gonna survive until the next turn to even use that effect, right? So 5, 6, 7. Ideally, we'd have the dimension hole, so we could banish these cards and then bring them back and then continue working, right? Ideally, we'd be able to go into Overmind Archfiend. We'd have a banished card in the field. We'd go into Overmind Archfiend, and we'd revive like this card again, and they go into Psychic End Punisher. But we can't do that. We didn't get the right hand. Sadly, this is the best we can do. I think to be fair, it was only just off one summon, so it's not that bad, but... How many cards do I have on the extra deck? 15, okay. Ugh. Ugh. Like, what is this hand? This hand's it's just disgusting. That's not good. You missed, buddy. Try again. Why are you playing Shining Angel? What is he? What? Huh? How is the level 5 worse than like the level 3? Hey, Necroface. Use my buddy DD Sprite to banish Necroface, to summon it herself. Use that card, we use that card, chain that card. Necroface banishes 5. I gain like 5,000 life points. What are they playing? Oh my god, they have got us with a third eye. He's pretty. He's pretty. Uh, we could go. We could go into Wait, hold on a second. Oh my goodness, Dark Dimension Soldier, please save me. I think my boy here can save the day. Dark Dimension Soldier. Kokao Hatsudo. This card, which can revive itself, gets banished. Doesn't negate the effect. Special summon monster in face up or face down defense position. It doesn't say it negates. But I feel like that's like an unspoken rule. Like they would just negate it for me for funsies. Morgana no Koka o Hatsudo. デッキからモーガナイトカードを手札に加えるぜ。して、魔法カードを発動。して、場外。Search for this card. Return this card to the deck. I don't know what that symbol means. It doesn't mean it hasn't been properly summoned yet. Maybe. Perchance. I could Link Summon. And then Fusion Summon. Right? And then maybe somewhere down the line, go into the Hyper Axon Kicker. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, that's probably the better play, is the thing. I think we do that. I think I have to do that. Our opponent doesn't seem to be doing anything quick, so I don't... There's no rush, really, is the thing. Oh, I can double attack. I forgot. Crystal Rose, the anime card. If you didn't watch Arc 5... If you didn't watch Arc 5 and you just saw this card that just ties Melodious and Gem Knights together, you'd be so confused. You'd be like, I don't remember I don't remember Melodious showing up in the Terminal World. Why did they show up? How did Melodious fit in with the Terminal World lore? Because Gem Knights are a core part of the Terminal lore. How are Melodious involved? What do you mean Melodious Gem Knights? Because the anime. I could believe I would believe that, because it's too much of a stretch to suggest that the Melodious exist in the dual terminal world. The only assumption would be that they just the Melodious just never got involved in anything. It was just like a singing group, and they just didn't care about like the multiple apocalypses that happened. There's like a bunch. It's like constant apocalypses. But I guess if you're just making like top 5 hits, you don't really care. If you just make like a sad song every once in a while. Do I want to banish this card? I guess I do. I suppose I do. I will activate Morgana. I'll banish this card, and I'll gain some more life points while I'm at it. See, this deck works really well when your opponent just has no idea how to play the game. And it just does very poorly and makes terrible mistakes and just generally has a bad day. Oh my god. Okay, that's the special summon effect. Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the plan, Shay! Eh? I guess face up. This card's a psychic. Right now it's a machine. Eh? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chaos Angel. Interesting. Only I had the banish card in the field. Oh, I'd be so happy. Chaos Angel. You know, it only occurred to me after the previous stream, I was like, hey, why do they call it on hell if it's angel? I'm actually I'm thinking, like, what if it's, like, intentional? And it's a combination of angel and hell? It's like, it's a chaos angel, but it's also, like, clearly has, like, some demonic imagery going on here. Like, it looks demonic. And it's a dark type. It's a fiend. So I'm wondering if it's actually supposed to be Chaos Ain Hell. Because it's a combination of Angel and Hell, which is a perfect summation of the Chaos archetype. Of it's a mixture of light and dark, right? If it is on Hell, which is a combination of on Hell, which is like the Spanish pronunciation, right? And also Hell, that's actually like really clever. That's like actually pretty clever. Like for real, genuinely clever. Put my boy in attack position. $5,000 points of damage. If only this guy could attack for game, but he can't, and I don't. There you go. Again, it's still not ideal. I think okay. We do make a change right now. We can make a change to make it better right now, because we did get some use out of the interdimensional matter forwarder in the duel where we faced against Relinquished, because we were able to get rid of its cards, and also I've had if like your opponent is like a Apophis on the field, like a trap monster. If you banish the trap monster, it is unable to bring itself back because actually I don't know the exact reasoning. It's because like it's not a monster. It's like return a monster to the field, but once it leaves the field, it forgets that it was supposed to be a monster and remembers that it's a trap card. And you can't just have a trap card in the monster zone because it hasn't special summoned itself as a monster yet. Because it got removed and gets brought back, and suddenly it's just a trap card. So then it gets just sent to the graveyard, which is an interesting interaction. So we're going to get rid of this card, which is it's a rare, so who cares? It's fine. We're going to slap in this card. That should be better. It's cool art. So let's look at something real quick. I feel like I was too harsh on Draco Tail. Let me look and see if I can appreciate the art by looking at them. Draco, where is they? Where is they are? I think it's just called Dragon Tail in Japanese, which is throwing me off. I almost wonder if they're supposed to be like if they're supposed to be like a parallel to Fairy Tail, because Fairy Tail, Dragon Tail. Well, they're furries, which is interesting. This is the card, like, if attack position monster return to the hand, then you can place one Dragon Tail card with your banishment on the bottom of the deck, then draw one card, which is crazy. Draco Tail Pan, like the Greek god. That's pretty cool. Are they all based on, like, deities? So I like the goat imagery. That's actually kind of neat. This card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon. You can set one Draco Tail spell trap from your deck, then destroy one monster on the field. That's pretty crazy. If a face-up fusion monster you control is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, it's an if effect, by the way. Those cards in your graveyard, except during the damage step. Okay, it's by card effect, I guess. You can place this card in the bottom of your deck. Do you special summon one non-fusion monster from your graveyard? That's a good effect. That's a solid effect. Urgula. I have no idea what the significance of that name could be. What's with the stars in the background? Are these based on like constellations in some way? are swags. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a fusion, somebody can set one. So how is that normal? It's a set from the deck and also destroy a spell trap. If it was with one of my dumb, silly little archetypes, this card will be a UR. Card one spellcaster, Draco Tail monster in graveyard, places card on the bottom of your deck if you add the monster to your hand. So what's the relation between the spellcasters and the card light? Firksel. Why does she? What? So like, what's the? One special summon guitar when Draco Tail monster graveyard. Special summon return one monster control the hand. Why does that feel more balanced than some of the other cards? I guess you return herself to the hand, and it doesn't really make because that's a cool effect. That's a cool effect right there. It's neat. And if she's sent to the graveyard, you just set a spell trap. You don't like destroy anything. That's a fun setup. Like if you have a card in your graveyard which already requires setup, you can normal summon or special summon this card, then revive that card, return this card to the hand, and then you can fusion summon. And then when you do that, you can set a spell trap. That's neat. I like that. Mululu. The only card I understand the reference of is... That's Scorpio, right? Okay, so that's Scorpio. This is like Capricorn, right? Or Aries, perhaps? I don't know what this could be. Like what could this guy be then? If we already have, like, he's not a goat. He looks like a fox, and there's no, like, fox constellation. She's clearly a virgin, so she's Virgo. Okay, this theory is falling apart very quickly. Is that the Cancer symbol right there? I mean, we already have a lot of archetypes that are based around the zodiac, right? Surely it's not just another zodiac archetype, right? Like, and what would she be? Capricorn, I guess, because of the horn, maybe. The other one would be Aries, because this would be Scorpio, right? Hold on. I am curious. What is the theology behind this design? References to lunar nodes, the 2 points where the orbit of the moon intersects the ecliptic, Earth's own orbit. The ascending node, which is that symbol I thought was the symbol for Cancer. No. Maybe? The ascending node is where the moon moves into the northern ecliptic. I am so confused. Northern ecliptic hemisphere, the descending nodes where the moon moves into the southern one. Medieval astronomy, the ascending node was known as the dragon's head, while the descending node was known as the dragon's tail, as being the only points in the sky where the sun and moon can both be. They were thought to be responsible for them being devoured during eclipses. Dragon tail is written with kanji characters. Onyomi. Or no, that's not the name. Sense. That's like So onyomi means like irregular reading, right? Seishin, which means stellar body. So it's called stellar bodies, but the forced reading is the furigana is dragon tail. I have a friend who like he gets annoyed by that, and I kind of understand. I understand sometimes where it's like. Usually the kanji is just a translation of the furigana. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, the name, like, Blue Eyes White Dragon, like, there's kanji that I'm pretty sure just translates to, like, white dragon with blue eyes. And then there's characters above the kanji that read Blue Eyes White Dragon. So it's saying it's called Blue Eyes White Dragon, but for clarity, for understanding, Blue Eyes White Dragon in Japanese means this. And then there's a kanji to clarify that. Because, you know, it's a Japanese game. You might, if you're a Japanese person, you might not understand what Blue Eyes White Dragon necessarily means. Maybe. I presume, A good amount of people probably would, but for clarity's sake, because kids, they might not know. I presume if you're like 7 years old or whatever, you might not know what Blue Eyes White Dragon means. So that's what that's for. And sometimes it's just completely unrelated, like generator. The kanji for that is o, which just means king. So the kanji says king, but then you're supposed to read that kanji as generator. Like, oh, the translation of the word king in this instance is generator. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, it is the Zodiac. Oh my god, it's just the Zodiac again. Oh my god, it's just the Zodiac again. It's just another Zodiac archetype. I was right. So Panda's Capricorn, Mululu is Scorpio, Urgula is Leo. I forgot about Leo. Femine is Aquarius. There's no Virgo. But Feruxel. Who's Feruxel? Arpothleon? I guess the Arthalion represents Capricorn and Cancer. Because Lucius. What's Lucius again? The band card. Oh, it is Cancer! I was accidentally right. This card's supposed to be Cancer. Which is very funny. So that means like descending orbit, right? Or ascending, right? Is it descending or ascending? This is the ascending node. On both of them. The ascending node. So that means dragon's head, right? The ascending node is the dragon's head. So does that mean the dragon ones have the descending node symbol? I'm not seeing it. It could be like hidden, but I'm not seeing the descending node. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, we already have so many, like, I mean, there's Constellar, obviously. What's another one? There's definitely another one, right? What is it? There's another one that's like there's constellations again. I swear there's like at least two that are just constellation based archetypes. It's Constellar, obviously. And I guess Dragontail. What's the other one? It's just showing me I swear there's another one. It's just showing me Constellar. Which is sacred in Japanese, by the way. Few people know that. Constellation. Okay, what about if I just look up like Scorpio Yu-Gi-Oh? I swear there's more. I'm not crazy. I swear I'm not going crazy. I swear there's more of them. They're everywhere. I swear there's more of them. And there's like Zodiac, but that's like Chinese like that's different. I mean, like like they're both constellations, but like it's fundamentally different for one to be like Japanese or one to be Chinese Zodiac and one to be like Greek Zodiac, right? I swear there was another one that was like loosely based on the there's Constellar again, obviously. But what was the other one? I swear there's like one that's like partially that like dips into the Zodiac. I can't remember. There's too many archetypes. So this guy is Capricorn, which makes sense. That's also just him again. Do any of these guys have like the descending node, or is it just the spellcasters that have the ascending or descending node notations on them? Or is it like only certain constellations that actually fall within that location of being ascending or descending? I guess this kind of looks like the ascending or descending node, right? Oh, there's Aquarius, because I guess this looks like it, right? Like right here. And there's the Aquarius's pot. I don't know how I missed that. That's kind of obvious. Like right there, it's very Aquarius. No, I think about Constellar again. I swear there's more than one archetype. Do you have the ascending or descending node? Why is there a 2? Where's the 2 come from? Well, or is that supposed to be like, no, I don't know. I don't know what that is. It looks like like a sideways number 2. What does this guy even do? Main phase, you can fusion someone Dragotail monster from your extra Dragotail monster from your hand or field. First time you write a fusion monster, you can summon Dragotail. Then negate the effects of. Oh my god. Holy crap, Loish. Yeah. Is it like Aquarius plus Leo? Surely that's what this guy is, right? Gulamel. Yeah. Mululu and Feruxel. Which one's Taurus again? Feruxel. Isn't that what I came here to look at? Is this person Feruxel? This person is Taurus, because I guess she has a horn. And I guess it's a symbol of Taurus right there. That's just the symbol of Taurus. And I guess she has the descending node right there. Yeah, there's just the symbols of the constellation like right in the back right there. Uh, there's Capricious Dark Lord. It's not He's looking up Capricorn Yu-Gi-Oh! You mean Capricious Dark Lord? No, I don't. No, I don't mean Capricious Dark Lord. Where'd you get that from? It's not Magispector. What is it? What Yu-Gi-Oh card are you based on your zodiac type? If you're Capricorn, you're probably the field spell Mountain. Bro, if I found out that my Yu-Gi-Oh card was Mountain, I'd just kill myself. It's like, what do you mean? Like, oh, of all the cards, you get Mountain. Okay, that's like, obviously hyperbolic, obviously. Like, it's like, I'm Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, I'm Dark Magician. What do you get? I got Mountain. It said my soul is Mountain. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh cards based on Zodiac. It's all just card maker slop. Disgusting card maker slop. I was gonna say Amorphage. And Amorphage is based on the Seven Deadly Sins, not not the Zodiac anyway. Am I actually just going crazy? Because Zodiac. I'm not thinking about Zodiac. I'm not thinking about Zodiac. It's all custom card slop. Okay, it's. I think I'm insane. I think I lost it. It's like, there's nothing. There's no way it's only Constellar. I swear there's tons of these. I swear it. I have to like look through Duel Links. I have to look through like all my Duel Links stuff, all the cards on Duel Links. I'm gonna find these other archetypes. I know they exist. I know for a fact they exist. So I'm gonna like end stream here though. It's late. All right, that's it.